Welcome back to STL Live. I'm Sarah Bernard. My current guests, Rosemary, Hanley, and Billy Thompson, are with the Little Bit Foundation, which advocates for children in need here in our St. Louis community. And you guys are working with 7,000 children that you're serving right now throughout the city of St. Louis. 27 schools, did I got that?
27 today.
And it's growing. It's going to be more next year. You guys keep adding schools, adding children that you're helping. You're working with preschool to 10th grade. And the whole child, as you were saying, Rosemary, in our last segment. So yes. It's not just coats anymore that you're handing out. It's everything. It's feeding their brains, feeding their whole person, and providing dignity to these students. So how is it that you're doing? So I'm kind of a little baffled because 16 years ago, this was your little seed of an idea, Rosemary. You now have a staff of what, 14? Is that right?
14 today. Yeah.
Okay, and how are you guys doing this? I mean, you have a lot more people you're working with.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think first and foremost, we always say that the only way that we're able to do what we do is with an army of volunteers. They are our heartbeat. Each week we have over 150 volunteers that go to the schools, or they come and they work in our warehouse. We have corporations that come and do projects in the warehouse or drives for us. So it's really a full community effort. I know that too, our community partners. So when we talk about taking care of the whole child, you know, we're not in the food business, but we work with Operation Food Search to make sure that the kids have the emergency food kits that they might need. Or, you know, we're not doctors, but we work with Institute for Family Medicine, SLU School of Nursing, Goldfarb. So it's really helping identify the needs within the schools, and then finding the resources and having a program that works in the schools that can sometimes be chaotic, but
we're the convener. We're the convener, we're the facilitator. We help support all these programs within the school. We can help identify specific needs per child so we don't go in and blanket the whole school. Yeah, so it's a team.
Yeah, so these community partnerships that you have built with all of these other organizations, many of whom have been right here on our STL Live, actually.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a great outreach
Thank you.
to the students, the children, but throughout, it's a good collaboration, I guess.
Absolutely.
It is. You know, for instance, our the folks that are working with health and wellness, we get together once a quarter, and what you see that takes place is amazing because the child gets put in the middle, and there's no more silos that are taking place, and so people are talking about how they can make sure that the kids are properly cared for.
Yeah.
So it's amazing.
And so you started out with just donating coats, winter coats that were were donated by people who had surplus in their own homes.
Right.
Handoffs. And do you still receive donations like that from people?
Well, we do very little gently used items. Everything is new now, but we do have drives. So we don't, all of our school supplies are coming through drives. All of our underwear and socks coming through drives. And that's our most requested items still, our underwear and socks. Hygiene items are through drives. What else?
Books. Last year we gave out, this year we're on target to give out over 50,000 books. And so a large portion of those come through donations.
Yeah, so lots of great things that you guys are doing, and lots of great ways for us to help you here in our community. So thank you so much for coming and sharing with us. The Little Bit Foundation, I love the name. The Little Bit Foundation is located at 2300 Clark, and for more information, call 314-669-0040 and visit thelittlebitfoundation.org. There's more STL Live after this. Stay with us.